using euros for the first time. Hi, I'm Kristen.
Hey, I'm Scott.
Hi, I'm Skyela. And I'm Holden.
And we are
The Dean Team.
And what city are we in?
Paris.
We're in Paris. We're so excited to be here. We're on a 12-day adventure through England, and then we stopped in Paris for a couple of days. We're going to be doing Paris Disneyland on this trip and just seeing all of the sights. So what do you think? Are y'all ready for an adventure?
Let's go!
This is our first time actually stepping out into the city, and this is the first building you see.
What is that building?
I don't know, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is their first French cheese that they've had in France. We just got here this second. What do you think?
It's amazing.
We're heading into their first patisserie.
I said merci.
Good job. Do you want to see what's in here? What did we get? Oh, Holden's already eating his. Ooh, you want to try it?
Can I?
Yeah.
I got cheesy bread.
How is it?
Good. It's cold though.
I got a quiche Lorraine. It is delicious.
I'm gonna eat that later.
The museum is generally open from 9 to 6. It is closed on Tuesdays, and the last entry is 1 hour before closure. You do have to choose what time you will be entering the museum, and the line is always very busy at the main entrance. However, the pyramid is not the only entrance. At peak times, there are 2 other entrances. We paid €17 to get in, but as of January 15th, 2024, the new price will be €22. The museum is completely free if you are under 18 years old, so we didn't have to pay for Skyela or Holden to get in. When you enter the Louvre, there are free lockers where you can store your coats and bags and anything else that you need to put away. We are in the Louvre. That was insanity. There was such a long line by the pyramids at the front, but we actually missed our entry time because of the train debacle this morning. So they told us to go over to the side, to a side entrance. We got right in. So it was kind of a good thing. But there are so many people here, as I think there are every single day of the year, and our goal number 1 is for the kids to see the Mona Lisa. The Louvre website also has some visitor trails. One is all about the masterpieces. One is called Journey Along the Nile, where you can explore ancient Egypt as a family. At over 6 meters high and almost 10 meters wide, the Wedding Feast at Cana is the biggest painting in the Louvre. Since 2005, the Mona Lisa has been exhibited in a protective glass case. What did you think about the Mona Lisa?
It's pretty.
But also, it's just insane, isn't it? All of these people. And you can't really get...
Insanity.
It's insanity. And you can't really get super close to it. And so you kind of have to just work your way in and try to get a picture and see? It's all kinds of crazy. So you're here. Mona Lisa's here. How does it feel?
Amazing. So I'm starstruck. I really don't have any words. Because... so there's that big painting right there, and then the Mona Lisa's over there, and it's got its own wall, and it's so tiny, and everyone's over there. It's such a small painting, but I feel like it's touched people in different ways.
Do you think she's smiling?
She's smizing.
She's smizing.
She's grinning and smizing.
This staircase was specifically chosen to showcase this masterpiece of Greek art. Together with the Mona Lisa and the Venus de Milo, the Winged Victory of Samothrace is one of the 3 most famous female figures in the Louvre.
Sometimes it's important to read the information because they suggested that when it was created that it was meant to be viewed from this angle, 3/4 to the side. And I agree.
Yeah, totally different perspective. King Louis XIV identified himself with the sun god Apollo, and this gallery represents that. You want to touch the gold?
Mm-hmm. That's what.
What do these make you think of, Holden?
Hercules.
Bless my soul, Earth was on a roll.
That one especially, that one. Yeah, that is Hercules.
Is that Hercules for
That
real?
is Hercules.
You see he's drawing?
That's the type of artist I'm
The light's coming in too, so she looks very angelic. Like, oh, you look very angelic right now too.
I got blinded.
Are you just testing out the acoustics in this room?
No.
You were, I heard you.
I'm not going to be able to show this to a lot of my classmates.
They're not gonna be able to see some of these pictures?
Over a period of 800 years, the Louvre Palace has gradually evolved from a medieval fortress to the museum of today. This half-human, half-animal creature stands guard at the entrance to the Louvre's Department of Egyptian Antiquities.
Let's go see some antiques.
Wait, I can read that.
Oh yeah, you are learning Egyptian numbers and math, right?
We already finished. We're on Chinese now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here you can see everything from hieroglyphs, artifacts, clothing, jewelry, and a big collection of sarcophagi.
I wanted to figure out what this was, and what is it called, Scott?
It's called Vase Colossal. Very aptly named. We're in part of the restoration of King Louis XIV's rooms, which is pretty cool.
And what did you want to walk through that was closed?
The Napoleon apartments. But I remember those before we had been to Versailles, so they might have stood out more to me, but it's pretty amazing. That was on my to-do list today.
This is still pretty spectacular. So this is the decorative arts. Because there was a portrait in one of the rooms and it looked like him as a child.
I like these curtains a lot.
This is beautiful.
It's really cool.
I'm not spinning.
Oh my.
To build it to make it to everything. Like if I was to go to a clock person, how much would they say it would take to build that? Not what it's worth today.
And then how many of those are just in these rooms alone?
Yeah.
I just keep saying, wow. Every
I'm
room.
not imitating
Were you imitating me?
Yes.
What did you just say?
Wow, this stuff is also cool. My type of art that I like is like pencil and paper art, like black and white stuff.
Pencil drawings?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a chest for your gems. The Richelieu wing has a lot of masterpieces of French sculpture, and most of these statues were made for outdoor spaces like the gardens of Versailles or the Tuileries. When IMP began working to modernize the Louvre, these two courtyards were still open to the sky, and they said, well, let's close them in. The Marley horses are the most emblematic sculptures, and they take place of pride at the height of the courtyard. We've been bouncing around just trying to give the kids a good overview of the Louvre, and this area is so different from everything else we've seen before. These sculptures just blow me away, the amount of detail. And it's just how these people were magicians. I don't understand.
You know what those are made out of?
Was that too much spinning or are you tired? Or both?
Both. Wait, we're leaving?
We're gonna walk back to the train station. Maybe we'll pass another patisserie.
Walk back?
Did you say bread?
I want cheese too, though.
Okay, let's see if we can find it. Let's see what's open.
Finding the exit has been an adventure, let me tell ya. We think we're close.
These must be where they're renovating Napoleon's apartments. The pyramid opened in 1989. It's definitely become the symbol of the Louvre.
Spotted the Eiffel Tower, and Holden's first words were,
It's tiny. It's only an inch.
well, it's bigger up close.
To get around the center of Paris, the metro connects perfectly with the RER trains, and we will take one of those to get out to Paris Disneyland. There are different types of tickets. There's single journey tickets and then weekly or monthly travel cards. The standard metro ticket covers the entire city.
And we gotta go to here to go up to...
Did you really think you were gonna control it?
I stopped the stoplight and you're like, don't touch it, don't touch it.
I never would have thought of this, but this is how they get their Christmas trees. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. You get the littlest cute Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Holden, are you ready for this? It's your favorite thing.
Who's gonna count them?
Wait, I just thought of the
Are you
worst
gonna
thing.
count them?
Yes, but I just thought of the worst thing. Imagine like this is your house and then your work is on the other side of the staircase.
Oof.
That's every morning.
Every day is leg day.
Yeah.
We've come so far. I'm not out of shape at all. Seriously. One more flight to go.
Are we going up there?
We are. We're almost there.
Dad said we're gonna reward ourselves after we get up there, and I said, Oui, oui. Yes, yes, we
I
will.
feel like I need to start playing the Rocky music. Dun, 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 dun.
152.
Also, the minute we got up here, all the lights turned on. That was magical.
Sacre Couer is located at the top of Montmatre Hill, the highest in the city.
Mama, when did you get here?
I'm going to judge what all.
Sacre Couer is packed on this Sunday evening. There's some people playing live music. It's fun to just get a spot on the steps and people watch and get a view of the city. You can't really see the Eiffel Tower from the steps, but they do have a panoramic view. If you go up 300 steps, it's €7 to get up there, and you can go up into the dome and get that panoramic view of the city. The kids were not ready to do 300 more steps after all the steps we already did up here, so it's okay. They loved the view over here. We got to go inside, and it's completely free to go in there, so I'm really happy that we came up here with the kids, even though it was a hike to get up here. I think it's so cool that so many famous artists have lived in Montmartre. Degas, Matisse, Picasso, Renoir, Toulouse-Lautrec, Van Gogh, the list goes on. It is just so crazy. Now this area is filled with watercolors, portrait sketchers, and caricaturists.
What did you get?
Hot one. Feels hot. Nice on a cold day.
Woo-hoo-hoo. It did get chilly once the sun went down.
Skyela, that one's yours.
The Nutella. So good.
No word. One word.
Delicious.
You need to try this. Okay.
You got the speculoos. However you pronounce it. I have no idea how you actually say the word. You got the sugar and the caramel. Oh man, that one's gonna be good, bud.
Yep. Better than all of yours.
Scott was like, I'll get it. Thank you. Filling up our water bottle, as you do.
This locks are hard.
Yeah, there's locks all over. Did you see some of the ones over by Sacre Couer?
This one says marry me.
Ooh. Our first unobstructed view.
We just skipped 8 flights of stairs using €2 to get on this little train thing that goes up.
Per adult, the kids are free on the metro, just like in London. And yeah, save some steps. They were thrilled. The right way to do it is going up like these people are, but we did not come up from that direction.
Here's the view from the bottom. It was a momentous occasion. The first time you paid to use the bathroom.
That just gave me a coin and I went, yep, and I walked.
We went back to Gare du Nord to grab our luggage. It was in a locker for us. It was only €10 for a big space, which was very nice, very convenient. We're gonna head to our Airbnb now. It's around 7:30 and apparently we're gonna have a view of the Eiffel Tower, so very excited to show you that in just a minute.
Like right outside the...
Hello. Hi. Welcome to our balcony.
Our nice little view.
Our home away from home. And yes, that is the Eiffel Tower.
This is the most amazing Airbnb we have ever stayed at. I will put a link in the description. If you ever come to Paris, highly recommend. It was a couple of minutes from the metro station. Such a nice neighborhood. We can't wait. We're gonna go eat downstairs at a nice restaurant we saw. But check out this place. It is so cute. When you walk in, you have the kitchen over here, and it's very Parisian decor. There's a window over here. We just stacked up our luggage in this corner. There's the nice table with chairs for you. There's 2 beds, so we're gonna stay in this one down here, and the kids will show you their little nook in a little bit. But this is the showstopper. I mean, we were blown away by this. I mean,
Beautiful.
what? This is real life. This is real life. We have the toilette over here. Very simple. And then across the way, we have the shower. Very nice, clean area. And there's a sink in here too with the mirror so you can get ready. All of the decor is also so cute, including the kids' extendable ear that they keep using everywhere we go.
Yeah.
But they have books for you. I mean, it's just so nice. I love all of the details. The kids have the Arc de Triomphe up here.
Wait, that's not.
That is, we haven't seen it yet. You'll see it on Tuesday. But, oh my goodness, look, you even can see out the window from up there.
Uh-huh.
What a view. From the bed on the bottom level, you look up at the iconic Marilyn Monroe. We're going to eat dinner at On Tract, which is located right next to our Airbnb. I will put the QR code up for the menu so you can check it out.
Is that ours?
Love being in the window seat where we could see people walking by or all the bikes speeding on through.
Here, I'll use it now.
This has wings. Ooh, I think that these are little camemberts. Wow.
That is something otherworldly.
Is it so good?
Otherworldly.
That's my face when you
This
wake
is
me
our
up in the
spread.
morning. Look at that.
If I'm right, this is ham, cheese, tomato, mushrooms, and a fried egg. And we got some fries with that.
This is
Ooh,
my
let's see
face
it.
when I
Hang
wake
on.
up. That's not a mozzarella stick.
Ooh. No, that's shrimp tempura. There are mozzarella sticks in there, though. There's really no better place to end this day in Paris than out on our balcony with the Eiffel Tower over there. Dinner was amazing. We had such a great first day in Paris. After our hiccups with the train this morning, we had a great time at the Louvre. Got to show the kids some of the most impressive things there. And really, we just wanted them to get a taste of it. We wanted them to get a feel for what it's like there. We think we accomplished that. Headed up to Sacre Couer, which is absolutely beautiful. Had amazing food. They got their first croissant, crepes, all kinds of great food. Tomorrow we are headed to Paris Disneyland. That will be its own separate vlog. And after that, we're back in Paris for the morning, and then we're gonna head back up to England and have so many more adventures there. So the next time you see us will be the day after tomorrow, and we have way more fun things in Paris to show you.
Good night, Paris. That's like saying good night, Paris, to like our friend.
Cheers. We'll see you soon. Good morning from Paris. We're fogged in this morning, so you can only see the underside of the Eiffel Tower.
Bye. We're gonna miss you very much. We'll be back one day.
We will be back. We loved you.
Everybody come stay here.
0. Okay. Whew. So this is the tight space for the elevator.
You can either fit 2 adults and 1 child in here, or 2 suitcases, 1 big bag, and 2 people in here.
We're doing it. What's our first stop of the day, Skyela?
Notre Dame.
It's right there. Oh my goodness.
From inside, yeah, when you're looking up, that's what it's going to look like. And we're going to go to other cathedrals so you can get an idea of what the inside of this one would look like. But there's something ultra special about this one for me and Mom. I mean, the thing is massive and beautiful, and it's hard to put words on it. Those are always called rose windows, and I don't know why it's called a rose. All the stuff down there that's in that kind of shape,
Yeah.
it's Gothic architecture. So it was all a bunch of amazing masons that would have carved all the stone and carved all those figures. And the stuff on the bottom, they're carved into a stone, and that stone was laid in there, and it's called relief. When something is like on a surface and you can see it carved out of it, it's a relief.
Why does the one on the very left have a triangle top and the other two don't?
That is a great question, and we'll have to Google that one, but that's a good observation that I didn't even ever see before.
Skyela was asking why the one on the left has a triangle over the top of the door, which Scott and I have never ever noticed. The kids also said that these look like Mickey heads along here, which I've also never noticed, but they are definitely right. It's like hidden Mickeys.
I told the kids they had to do one thing for me here. What was it, Skyla?
To sing Hunchback song.
Give it your best shot.
Give me one day out. All I ask is one.
Gorgeous. Out there. This shows you how they're restoring the inside. Seen from above, from the exact location where the spire used to be, is the massive hole ripped into the very heart of the cathedral. It really is amazing how they're restoring this. It's got to be a massive endeavor.
And then I said Coco, we're calling them the things up.
This is an island. Where are we off to?
Where are we headed next? Where do you want to see the most?
Eiffel Tower.
Musée d'Orsay.
What's for lunch?
Macarons.
Baguette, wine,
Bread.
fromage,
Cheese.
macaron.
We stopped at the grocery and we got some €2.50 cheese and some bread.
That was
Is that
good.
all right?
Yeah.
We're gonna try to find a real bakery later, but
And real cheese, but hey.
when you're hangry, you gotta go to the grocery.
There are several different levels of tickets for the Eiffel Tower. You can book your visit up to 2 months in advance, and we highly recommend doing that. There's the ticket with the access lift that takes you to the second floor or to the top. There's also a ticket with access stairs that take you to the second floor, or you can take access stairs to the second floor plus the lift to the top. There's a youth rate for ages 12 through 24. If you are under 4, it is completely free. The last time we were here, we could actually walk under the tower. Now the tower is enclosed, and it's kind of a bummer because it was such a beautiful way to experience it, of getting to walk underneath of it.
We're completing the trifecta of the top 3 sites that you recognize in Paris. So we did Notre Dame, Eiffel Tower, and now
Arc de Triomphe. It's so big. It's ginormous.
yeah, do you want to drive here, guys?
If you want to access the monument, including the terrace, it's €13. However, if you are under 18 years old, it is free. And there are also certain first Sundays of January, February, March, November, and December where it is also free.
Which of the 3 sites we saw today was the most impactful for you?
The best? Does that mean the best?
Yes, like had the biggest impact, made a big impression.
Notre Dame. Or Notre Dame. I think I'm going to have to say Notre Dame too.
Why do you think?
It was not the biggest, but it looked the most beautiful, and it was really, really cool. I think these two, the other two, the Eiffel Tower and Arc de Triomphe, they were both amazing, but Notre Dame, it just hit me differently. I don't know why.
We had to make a macaron stop for Skyela, and this is in a shopping center that is right within walking distance of the Arc de Triomphe, right on that same circle. There are so many interesting flavors of these macarons: praline and mild curry, orange blossom and pistachio.
Are you happy, Skyla?
Yeah. I'm
Me
happy
and Holden,
too.
you each get 2. We're getting more macarons because why not?
Well, you're getting those.
Everything looks so beautiful.
Amazing.
We're gonna get one of these, the eclair speculoos.
So I get to try my what's it called?
Macarons?
Macaron, yeah.
Yes.
The big one?
Yes.
Yay!
Oh, we're getting a quiche. We're also getting this ham and cheese croissant. Everything just looks so good. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Here, Holden.
What is it?
It's like a chocolate roll. Want to try some?
Yes, I do.
We're coming back on our next trip to Paris.
This is good, huh?
Thank you. This is yours.
Okay.
And it says,
Off to the train station.
That was a hectic morning, but I'm so glad that we did everything on our list. We saw Notre Dame, we saw the Eiffel Tower, we saw the Arc de Triomphe, we got Skyela Macarons, we got another baguette, we got good food for lunch, and now we're back at the train station with plenty of time to spare to make sure we are inside our gate 30 minutes prior, because otherwise they will not let you in, so do not miss that time frame of 30 minutes prior. Before we came out adventuring, we actually dropped off our luggage at Gare du Nord this morning, so that when we got back, we just have to grab them and then we're good to go through the gate, and that was very helpful. Even though we backtracked a little bit, it was still a good idea. There are also places throughout the city where you can drop your luggage. It doesn't have to be at a train station, but because we didn't know where we were gonna end up, we figured it was just safest to do it at Gare du Nord, but just keep that in mind. There are places that might be a little bit cheaper where you can drop them off throughout the city, and there are lots of websites to look up to do that.
We promised the kids that as soon as we got on the train, they could try the massive macarons that they got from the patisserie.
that's really good.
The red fruit is the winner.
Yeah. I like his consistency and taste more. The lemon, you can't taste it, and then once you swallow it after a minute, then you taste it.
You do, you get the tartness that hits a little bit later on. Now I get to try my speculoos eclair. I've never had anything like this. This is really good. You guys have to try this.
I'm gonna go first. That was a big bite. Sorry. It tastes like a coffee cake.
But like better. This would be perfect with a coffee or a cup of tea. It tastes like a cookie coffee cake type of pastry with deliciousness. What's out there, Skyela?
I think we're inside a river or like water.
What's it called?
A channel.
I got a white wine to celebrate being on the train and being alive. And headed back to England.
Now I got a tea because I'm driving 4 hours today.
What did I get, Dad? I forgot what I got.
We have
Framboise, raspberry, and then the other one is jasmine and grapefruit. And then there's passion fruit in the back, and rose and raspberry in the front.
Don't you dare. Don't sully it that way.
That one's good. That one's really good. This, I think, is grapefruit. That's good. That's really good.
That deserved it.
This is the rose one. Got a little bit of purple in there.
We're getting the parents' tax, which is us getting to try our
Oh, yeah.
teeny bites of.
That one. This.
Is it good?
Which one do you
Yeah,
want to
that's
try?
the raspberry.
Wait, what's that?
Wow. What's hilarious is we were trying to find a place to buy macarons for the kids. We were at the Arc de Triomphe, and Scott looked it up on his phone of where we could find some
On the fly.
Both.
on the fly right near the Arc de Triomphe. It ended up being a place that my friend recommended to me because they have really creative flavors of them.
It's like 18 different flavors.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So that just was fate that we found it. And that's going to do it for us here in Paris. We had such a magical time here. From where we stayed to everything that we did. I think we hit everything on our list. The kids saw the Mona Lisa, they saw the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, the Arc de Triomphe. They got to taste really good pastries. We had macarons. We just had amazing food. We stayed in the best Airbnb. I would recommend that 100%. With that view was just spectacular. We got to do Paris Disneyland, which will be its own video. I'll put a link in the description to that. And now we're on our way back to London, and we're going to be driving up north to different parts of England to stay with friends. I haven't really mentioned this yet, but Scott and I used to live in England. We both went to college there, so we've visited over the years. This is our first time bringing the kids with us. Some of the things we've done, we haven't done in a while. Like we've been to Paris Disneyland, but didn't remember it whatsoever because we were in our early 20s.
so it seems new to us, but most of the places we're taking the kids, we've already been. The places we're headed to in England, a lot of those are going to be new to us as well. So we're so excited to see friends and to have some new adventures there. Some top takeaways from Paris versus London. The metro is definitely harder to navigate than the underground. It was just harder to figure out which way we were going, which direction we should be going. So we messed up a couple times and it was all right. Scott rolled with it and figured out how to get us where we were supposed to be. But London, I feel like, had more walking in between stations. Overall, I think that the kids liked the vibe of Paris more than London, but we need to spend more time in both cities. This was just giving them a little taste of what each place is like. Thanks for coming along with us, and we'll see you soon.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
And as always,
Keep adventuring.